Hey nerds, I'm back. Today I've got some T-54 Mod 1 or T-54 First Prototype, whichever one you want to call it. It's the same thing. But got one quick video for you guys today because it's only one replay. But it's actually pretty interesting and you guys will find out why. Takes a little bit to get there. The first half of this is pretty boring, but then it definitely picks up pace at the end. But some things about the mod one that I can talk about while I'm not really doing anything are the pros and cons, kind of. And right now, you guys are seeing one of the cons. It's not very fast at all, especially for a medium tank. It uh, it goes about as fast as a Centurion, and Centurion's not really fast at all. It has a top speed of 44 kilometers an hour with the loadout I've got. Um, it turns decently. The traverses aren't terrible, but the top speed and the acceleration because from the horsepower per ton are pretty bad. So the mobility is really nothing to get excited about because one time I was circling in SU 12254, the predecessor to the Object 263, and I really struggled to stay around it because it just doesn't have the grunt in the engine, I should say, to keep up with fast traverses. But I ended up barely squeaking by once it did get around him. So it's got it's got enough to circle like TDs, but you're gonna take some punishment if you try and circle heavy tanks because it's just not quick. But the armor on this thing is phenomenal. My God, it's amazing. It's 120 millimeters, I think, in the front and 90 on the sides. That's heavy tank levels of armor, guys. And it's got 180 millimeter front and 120 millimeter side on the turret. This thing's armor is fantastic. Like, from the front, you need about 200 millimeters of penetration to hit the lower plate. The lower plate's real tiny. So, it's really well armored. And if you know how to angle and you can wiggle, because it's the traverse helps you wiggle your turret and your hull back and forth. So if you're driving at someone and you're wiggling, oftentimes they'll miss where they intend to aim and hit one of your new auto bounce zones or one of your super strong armor points, I should say, like your upper plate or your turret or something like that. But yeah, the gun is it's a tier 7 gun on a tier 8, so it's nothing to be like really excited about, but it definitely gets you by, and that shot right there was super lucky because it's the gun handling's kind of the aim time's pretty low. The accuracy is like 0.33 with the loadout I've got, but aim time's like 4.1 seconds, so yeah, that's quite a long time for a medium tank. But I mean, you do have heavy tank armor, so you can't have it all, right? But it's basically the shape of a T-44 with T-54 pre-nerf armor, and it's a tier 8. So you know for sure that this thing is one hell of a heavily armored tank. But anyways, things are about to pick up real fast. Right now, shooting some APCR at the side of an IS-6. Gotta shoot APCR from that long range because it's heavily armored. And I adjusted my angle, but he hit my lower plate anyways. The second IS-6 bounced heat off of me, so yeah, I guess I can live with that. But here's where it gets really exciting. I'm going up here and I'm gonna try and at least distract these two because I've got the armor to bounce off them. But there's a one-shot RU and 249. Remember that time. Okay, so 249, I killed the RU. I popped adrenaline, I killed the SCA, and then now the Borsig's a one-shot for me. So I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna eat a shot from the Borsig, kill him. Then I'm backing into cover. See, the I-6 is now a one-shot, so I'm loading APCR again, rolling up, killing him, popping back into cover. And then I see the I-6 is still the only one on the screen right now. But then I look over and the mod 1 got hit, so now he's a one shot. He's backing up into my line of fire, killed him. And then the I-6, while I'm reloading, gets down to a one shot. And then 208. In 41 seconds, I killed 6 tanks in the T-54 mod 1. I don't do an insane amount of damage because they were all like really, really low damage rolls. Like I don't think any of them was even close to a full damage roll. Most of them were like half, or like the one of the I6 had 12 HP. But so the amount of damage is not insane by any means. But the fact that I got 6 kills in 41 seconds is just crazy to me. I don't know if that's ever happened to me ever. I've gotten uh, 2 kills in 2.5 seconds in an autoloader before. Of I don't think I've ever gotten 6 kills in 41 seconds though. That's just absolutely insane. If something better than has happened to someone else, like they've gotten a raisin in like less than a minute or something like that, um, go ahead and tell me in the comment section below. But I was really I was laughing kind of after that match because I don't know, it's something that's really rare, I assume, because it was just I was in the perfect spot to just like kill steal all of those people. I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill the RU and then the SCA, and then my heavy tanks won't have as much pressure on them. And that was the end of my plan, but it just like worked out perfectly where I killed the RU and the SCA, and then the Borsig, and then the IS-6 was on low health, and then I'm like, okay, I'm reloading, and then noticed that mod 1, and then I'm like, okay, got one more tank left, just probably gonna get killed by my team, but he stopped with his butt like not in that wall, and I still got that kill too. So that was just crazy to me. Anyways, this is M16's World of Tanks Blitz replays. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a nice day.